So it's been about a decade since I've made a video on YouTube. And but I promised y'all I'd start trying to post on here more, so maybe I'll be less rough in time, however long this takes. I should probably look at the camera. So I want to start this off very simple with just, what does it mean to be a Norse pagan in 2025? And in 2025, it means being as close to the ancestors as possible. It means trying to go back as far as possible. Because, yeah, we are called the religion of homework for a reason. It's because we go back before the written word. Our stories, the tales of the gods, go back farther. For the longest time, it was just word of mouth. You heard these stories from your elders. You heard them from your neighbors. You knew them. You thought about them very deeply. The presence of the gods and your motivation did not come from sitting in a building and listening to someone read a book. It came from living life, from being close to nature. That's why we have importance in the Havamal. Some people get confused and think that it's like the Christian Bible. It's not. Think of the Havamal as much more like when your grandfather, grandmother, whoever, an older person in your family, sits you down and they're like, I'm going to tell you my life story. I'm going to tell you the ways that I fucked up. I'm going to tell you my regrets and some lessons that I've learned. And I'm going to tell you this because I want you to be better. I want you to not make the same mistakes that I did. You don't have to follow any of that if you don't have to. But this is someone wiser than you telling you their lived experience. That is what the Havamal is. It is the words of the High One. It is the All-Father's experiences. It is parts of his life, going back, we don't know how many thousands of years. And that's why it's so important to us. That's a part of the homework, is looking for those bits and pieces of the past, those bits that remain and connecting to it. That's why it's so much more important to have that connection with your ancestors, to leave out food for them, keep photos of them, research them, keep their memories alive, because for a lot of them, they weren't given the gift of being remembered. So being a Norse pagan in 2025 is being close to history, is being close to nature, is being close to your ancestors. Now, I can expand upon all three of these in a future video. If y'all want, I would very much like to do that. Maybe once I figured out a bit more than recording like this. Like, this is not great. I want to provide you guys with better stuff. Until then, this is Sasquatch Chan, and I will see you guys in the next video.